Okay, good morning, everybody. Oh, I like this dramatic lighting. I like the like shadow on this side and the light on this side. Reminds me of like old DC animations. Anyways, good morning, everybody. I hope you had a good weekend. Um, I'm not gonna get into mine until the check-in, but it was a weekend. It was a time, for sure. But yeah, I hope everybody had a good, safe weekend. Today in the stream, I'm just gonna be shaking the rust off mostly for the medley because I feel like I haven't touched the piano in a month. It it uh it feels like that, and yeah, I'm okay, Dar. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Um, my modem seems to be dead, says Cyber, and my phone has low battery. Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for being here, even if it's only for a little while. It seems really dark in here. You know what? I know. I'm gonna open this window. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. But yeah. I hope everybody had a good weekend. We're just gonna be shaking the rust off mostly. I'm still gonna be playing with the idea of a Viv theme. I know we didn't get to it. We didn't get to it too much last week. But this weekend, this approaching weekend, is supposed to be the morning medley movie night, so we can talk about that a little bit once we get into news. Um, I am almost done with the list. I've been building a list of songs that I can play in stream, so that if you had a song you wanted to request, you could submit it that way. I'm also going to be integrating a new thing into Monday through Thursday streams where you can actually request that I learn one of my old songs. So still an original song, but sometimes I forget songs. Like last week, somebody requested Sugar Glider, and I had to relearn it from scratch. Yeah, but that hasn't been implemented yet. Probably midweek this week or the top of next week. And I didn't get to implement the like sponsor list to the end of the streams yet either. I didn't. This weekend was wild. We'll get into it. We'll get into it though. But until then, let's break into the medley, I guess. Good morning, Hibernal Island. The only reason this shirt fits me a little bit looser, Dar, is because I got it from Goodwill. And it wasn't actually my size, but I really liked the pattern. Was this shirt from Goodwill? there's strings in your songs? I love how they sound. Says Miniqui Beats. Did I read that right? Miniqui. Yeah, I do write the strings. Thank you, Cheesy Bemesi? Bemesi? No more lagging and glitching, that's a good sign. What's up, Sam? Good morning. Thank you, Dar, for the bit. Hey, what's up, old man dads? Welcome back. Oh no, they are? Oh my god. Whoo! Ooh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Guys. Guys, this weekend? Oh my god. Are we gonna have to get into the check-in early? Is that what I'm gonna have to do? Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Things might get a little messy for a second here. I've got to do some maintenance. Let's go sound 4. You know, I actually, I listened to the song, Catching Up over the weekend. Not because I wanted to. Because I was looking for something for someone. Somebody was asking a question about the way the chords worked in Catching Up, so I just had to go back and listen to the song. I wanted to be able to listen to like a section of it, but they didn't know exactly what part of the song they were asking about, so I had to go back and listen to the entire song. And I became aware of like how, like when I'm playing older songs on piano, like songs that I've released on Spotify or something, it's usually not this really jarring change in the beginning. It's usually like I'll be playing it so often that I'll get bored kind of like the melodies and the chords and the way they work. I'll gradually get like maybe a different word than bored. I'll start to feel limited. And when experiencing like that sort of limitation, usually I'll challenge myself by adding like different chords happens like really gradually, and then before I know it, a few months go by, and then the song is a completely different song. Like, I mean, it still has the melody there, but they might as well be two completely different versions of a song. So somebody comes in and they ask me to play one version, a version that they're familiar with, that they've heard on like Spotify, and I think I am playing that version. Like, I feel like, what's a good example? A good example is actually Flight Plan. hate to do this to you guys, but I forgot water. And I am very dehydrated. So I'm just gonna go grab water really quick, if that's okay. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Wow. Okay. I am so sorry. I promise we'll get into it, but I am like I am a mess. I am a mess this morning. Thank you for... Did somebody clap when I left, or did I hear that in my head? I think that might have been in my head. That might have not actually happened. What if you said no, Dar? I would have done it anyway, Dar. I would have done it anyway, but I would have tried to, like, mask it behind one of the transitions. Like, maybe I would have done the check-in bumper and then ran and gotten some water. Oh, wow. The sun feels better. Isn't it stupid that we need the sun as much as we do? Goodness gracious. This song's called Pedal Dance. Yeah, I still got the headache. Explosion. It's a dull, subtle throbbing. Whoa! Thank you for the sub. Wow. I appreciate it. I never really see Alpha in the streams. So I appreciate the sub a lot. Oh, was it Jaime? Did Jaime gift a sub? Oh my goodness. I didn't know Jaime was in here. My bad. Firo's kind of in the way of the chat and I'm missing things. And Firo's getting a new leaf and I still haven't got a new stick. I feel like Firo's this growing baby and I need to buy a new crib, but I keep putting it off. And I'm seeing their like arms and legs sticking out of the bars of the crib and... I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, little dude. But I did play Pharaoh's theme. Mr. Fister. used to get so mad when people would refer to me as Urkel or say I looked like Urkel. Because I felt like I was just, black man, big glasses. Because I never got it before I had big glasses. But then I got older and people just stopped making that reference because nobody knew what Family Matters was. No one says you look like Urkel anymore because I feel like if I go outside and I say Urkel, most people, most kids anyway, are going to be like, what is that? What even is that? Is that a Pokemon? Sounds like a Pokemon, actually. I've been looking at way too many Pokemon Slap. Pokemon Slap? Far better game idea. It was definitely how you dressed as Alpha. The reason I disagree with this Alpha is because I dressed like this for a long time and nobody said it. But only when I started wearing big glasses did people say it. So I disagree with your take. I take opposition on this take. Pokemon Slap wouldn't go so hard. It's just a rhythm. It would be in my mind. It would be a rhythm-based Pokemon game. It would be like a Pokemon rhythm game, like how they have the Kingdom Hearts Pokemon game. In fact, I don't know why they don't have that. Maybe they do have that, and I'm just out of the loop. But I feel like there's a lot of iconic music in Pokemon where a Pokemon rhythm game would make sense. I don't know. I used to get called Donald Glover until he got accepted by the black community. Donald Glover got accepted by the black community? Pokemon Snap was like 89% butts. Ah, yes. I'm not going to make a joke there. I can think of the Jigglypuff doing the slapping. It says like, oh. Is Taylor out of here? Goodbye, Taylor. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. I don't know if anybody redeemed Ellis, but I'm going to bring her up anyway. Look at this. I'm just trying my best to keep these guys in order. I'm trying my best to keep them fed. Agnes is very clearly thirsty, and I feel bad about it. Well, is there a point where Donald Glover wasn't accepted, says Izzy? Back in his YouTube days. Yeah, I mean... What is accepted, Izzy? He didn't get accepted into the black community after he stopped being a pygmy. Star, stop, Dar. Or when he became the type of pygmy that black folks like. Well, I would say that Donald Glover got accepted into the black community sometime around... when he made his show, honestly. I don't want to say it was because of his show, but it was around then. Black people weren't really bumping because of the internet. Spoken as a black person, it was bumping because of the internet. It wasn't really coming out of my homie speakers, really, you know. So, definitely wasn't then. Yeah, this is America. That was one, right? The actual chords of that song. I only remember my remix chords to it. I still like Community, says Cyber. Yeah, Community's good. Although, never mind. I don't want to say what I'm gonna say. I think Atlanta might be my favorite show since 19 Episodes. Dang. Word. I discovered Donald Glover off Redbone since Dar playing. Ew. Sorry. We all discover things at different times. Discovering Donald Glover at Redbone feels like... well... actually reminds me of when I entered Twitter Space. A Twitter Space call. What is a Twitter Space call? A Twitter Space call? Or or a Twitter space call. A call in Twitter space, or a space call on Twitter. Anyways, you entered a Twitter space call last Friday night, and the guy said that I sounded super white, saw the video of me on my header, and accused me of blackfishing. That's fun. What is the song? Rose Milk? Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! I know how to play Rose Milk because I made it. How does it go? Oh my god! Kit, this is exciting. Rose Milk is a song that I used to play every morning medley stream, and I actually stopped playing it because somebody said, I don't remember who this person was. This was like Instagram days. They were like, I feel like every time I come in, you're playing Rose Milk. And they made me self-conscious, and I stopped playing it at all. Is it? No, that can't be it. Does that sound like it? Right? Is that it? No. Is that it? Rose Milk was one of my first commissions, if not my very first ever compilation commission. And I sat right here. I wrote it in this seat, looking out this very window. No, I remember Gag Soul commissioned me to make Rose Milk. And at the time, I had a girlfriend. And I was I'll just be honest, I was very bad at managing my time. And she was one of those girlfriends that just won't go home. Bless her heart, wherever she is. She just wouldn't go home. She'd come over Thursday, and then Tuesday would roll around, and she was still kind of here. Anyways, I had to work on that commission, and I procrastinated it until the weekend before the Monday that it was due. And I remember she was sitting on my bed, kind of where this camera is, actually. You guys are getting a POV. She was sitting there, and she said, how come you don't just like make a piano song? And I was like, nobody wants to hear piano music from me. People want to hear like Sugar Glider. They want to hear that. They want to hear things go big, right? Anyways, I was like, people want to hear like big, more pop-centric stuff from me. People don't want to hear piano music. And she said, you play piano music all the time, and you don't have any piano songs. She's like, people like to chill out to like loop-based stuff. And I was like, well, I don't really have the time to make a full track anyway. So I kind of just messed around trying to make that song, right? Make a good chord progression. Now to come up with a second part of the song. And she was like, no, don't come up with a second part of the song. Just, that is the song. Just have that. Just loop that. And like make it chill. Make it like a chill, vibey track. And and I recorded that, and then I think I recorded a bass line also from this keyboard, and I played the drums on my MIDI fighter, and I think I made that song in like a couple of hours, and I think her voice is in it. Hold on, am I thinking of the right song? Yeah, the second half of that song where it gets kind of like gets choppy, and there's that voice in it. That's her voice. Huh. Anyways, that is how rose milk was made, and it got its name because I had right here where Viv is, I had rose milk tea. I had a rose milk tea from earlier that morning. We went to go get boba. Word. That's nice. We'll get on that 145 and the 146 cyber. How about it? .345. We've been in brass for a minute now. 345 is a soprano sax, it says. That would have been the sound from last Friday. Hello, Sylvington Projects. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to the show. Today is Morning Medley 346, the 346th episode, and the 346th sound on this keyboard is called an alto sax. So, a little bit sharper. But I do like the one before it a little bit. I think I like the soprano sax always a little bit more than the alto sax in emulative synthesizers because it always has a smoother, less harsh sound. A nice woodwind sound. Okay. I missed whatever the first part of that was, an explosion. I saw people start talking about something, but I was in the middle of explaining something, so I kind of just let it go into the wind. But thank you, Explosion. I appreciate that. This one sounds like something that would be on a chill version of Sesame Street, and I'm living for it, says Luna Poggers. Good morning, Luna Poggers. You know, I'm glad you brought us there. It's we got to go to the check-in very soon, because check-ins on Monday always take a very long time. But I remember there was this, when I was a kid, there was a song on Sesame Street called Under the Street. Or Down Below the Street? Down Below the Street. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Down, 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 down. Boo-doo-doo. Down, down. And it was like 4 black dudes, and it was like a barbershop quartet a cappella type thing. And I remember seeing that as a kid and thinking, this hits. How are they just... It's just voices, yeah? There's no instruments here. It's just an a cappella group. And... You know, I wasn't like a musician. Bye, Fly. I wasn't a musician yet. But I think going back and listening to some of those sounds and songs and music that was in Sesame Street, some of that music was like up here, you know? A lot of times when you're listening to music in like a kid show, I've said this so many times in the stream. A lot of times when you're listening to music in a kid show, you kind of assume it's kid music, whatever that means. But Sesame Street, like, they were not, like, some of those songs are good. Like, think about the Magic School Bus theme, you know, Little Richard, and like how hard everybody went on that theme song. And it's like, this is a theme song about a bus that shrinks itself and goes into people's booty holes and stuff. But somehow it required that funky of a theme. I don't know. And so when I see Luna Pogger saying, this reminds me of Sesame Street, it makes me, it really takes me back to how good the music in Sesame Street was, and how there was so many, like, amazing musical guests on Sesame Street, and how cool it would have been to have been a musical guest on Sesame Street, I guess. Like, Sesame Street had celebrities that I was looking at as a kid, you know, like Stevie Wonder's on, and I'm like, yes, okay, yes. And I'm like, I don't understand how big of a deal this man is. I don't know how accomplished Stevie Wonder is. I just know there's somebody that isn't a puppet and normally isn't on this show. Stop hogging all the screen time. I want to know what Bert and Ernie are up to, but I do feel like, I don't know who's in charge of bookings. Sorry, booking, very different. I have booking and bookings forever entangled in my head because they're things that I had to be aware of at two very distinct times in my life. But anyways, booking for Sesame Street must be wild. To be the person that, like, books the acts, like, books the talent for Sesame Street features, super wild. Hello, New Complete. Are you a bot or just super friendly? Oh, Explosion's a real person. They make people that nice now. Says Yo Gabba Gabba has solid music and great musical guests. It was made by a ska band. That makes a lot of sense. Yo Gabba Gabba has ska written all over it. Yo Gabba Gabba feels like somebody poured acid on what's it called? On Aquabats. All jokes aside though, I do like Yo Gabba Gabba a lot. Yo Gabba Gabba. In fact, you know, earlier in the stream I talked about me being angry as a kid for constantly being called Urkel after I got my glasses. It was that, you look like, you know who you look like? Oh, what's the name? Steve Urkel, yeah, you look like him. I take off my glasses, no one says it. Same thing happened later in life. All the kids that were too young to know what Family Matters were like, you look like DJ Lance Rock. You should be DJ Lance Rock for Halloween. You know what will be a good costume for you? Oh, we're getting ready to go to Anime Expo. You know who you should be, Omni? You know, you should be that black dude from Yo Gabba Gabba. You look just like him. You're black, also have glasses. You seem kind of skinny. Maybe we could put you in an orange jumpsuit. You could be a DJ Lance Rock from Yo Gabba Gabba. I think that was the next one. And so, in the next 10 years, there's going to be another hip with a younger crowd black man that wears thick-framed black glasses. And I'm already preparing myself to be called whoever that is. You look like that black puppet on Sesame Street. Which one? Even if you're making a joke, was there a black puppet? Or is this like one of the new casts? Is this one of the new casts they added after I stopped watching? I would like to be somebody like DJ Lance Rock. I wish that like all of my fans were under the age of 11. I feel like that's an easy crowd, right? Oh man. It's a new one. It's a new one. Oh, it's one of the new cast members. What's their name? When you're black and short, everyone calls you Kevin Hart, says JoJo. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see the cat? There's a cat on the sidewalk. Can you see it? Screw that cat, though. It can hear me. That's what it's doing. Mind your business. Yeah, 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 yeah. Get on. Get out of here. I think that was okay. So there was a fight in the not between humans, between cats and raccoons. There was a fight recently, and I'm pretty sure that was the cat, and I'm pretty sure it lost. Were you not in the streams last week, Dark? Why does Pizza Suplex sound familiar? Thank you, Wushiki. Wushiki? 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 For the follow, and thank you, Pizza Suplex. Well, welcome back, Dar. That was one of the things we added last week. And thank you for the follow, Mr. Boy Mambo. Ooh, that sounded sick. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Boy Mambo. A fellow boy. This song is called Love Letters. Thank you for requesting Rose Milk, by the way, earlier, Kit. I don't know if I thanked you for it. But to answer Dart's question, the reason that there is an outside cam now is because I wanted to... Oh, I can't do that or it'll cover my face. I wanted to help immersion. As soon as I can hook up smell, so you guys can see smell what my room smells like. But no, for real, Dart, it's because a lot of times I get distracted by looking at stuff out the window, and I think sometimes stuff outside the window influences my playing, and it was just one part of the stream that wasn't... You guys weren't able to see or really understand. There was a lot of times where I was like, oh, it's beautiful out today, or like, oh, it's a little gloomy out today, and I would play kind of gloomy. And I feel like if you can't see it, well, you just have to take my word for it. But no longer. Oh, no love letters. I gotta play Ellis's theme, I guess. Hi, Ellis. Ellis has been doing very good. Ellis has been good. All the other plans have been, struggling this past weekend. Hold on. Now I have to do it. Can you do Asks Cyber? 346. I think you only played the one piano sounds that I remember. Oh no, I played 346. So 345 was the soprano sax, right? 345 was the soprano sax, and then 346 was the alto sax, the like harsher sounding one. I played them both though. I make music. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Yeah, they were pretty close. We seem to have gotten out of the cool brass. I always forget Ellis's theme until it's the first chord. It's so romantic. It's because I'm in love with Ellis. Maybe it is informed by the way I feel about the two Ellises. The two Ellisi. The two actual Ellises that Ellis is named after. It is very lovey, though. has cheats. Thank you for the Dabber Up kit. Appreciate it. Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Guys, I'm going to develop Ellis's theme so much. It's just in its baby phase, and Ellis is going to get... Look at the... We'll talk about Ellis more in the check-in, but we'll talk about all these guys more in the check-in. And then I can't forget Zia's theme. Zia was just watered this morning, which is why Zia's a little on the flimsy looks right now. Not looking too triumphant today. That's Staghorn. Whoa! Rakito, I thought that Rakito, I thought that you had left. I thought that you had finished. Why are you still awake? Well, first of all, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Hold on. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it, Rakito. Hi, the Neolution. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, guys. Rakito's amazing. Go follow Rakito. Rakito got Pokemon Snap recently and has been Twitch streaming it. Hey, what's up, Two-Door PC? And sorry, my brain when I've talked to you in streams before, but somehow saying Two-Door PC out loud made me think of Two-Door CC, which is a band, and I've never drawn that comparison before because I've never said it out loud with my mouth. Your username. Who is Viv? Viv is a new one, Rakito. Viv is new. Viv is a baby still. I'm still like in the phase where I'm trying to make sure I don't kill Viv, so things are touch and go right now. Hey, what's up, Moss Garden? Moss Garden? Yeah, I think I said that right. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But Rakito's been playing through Pokemon Snap, and I feel like I've been almost annoying in the streams with questions. Like, at first it started off fun, but now I'm just asking, like, really technical questions because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get the opportunity to play this game. So I'm having to play it, like, vicariously through other people. And Rakito's the main one right now. Yeah, Two-Door Cinema Club. Two-Door Cinema Club is the band that I was thinking of. Wait, his name is associated with Two-Door Cinema Club? Oh, okay, so then I'm not stupid. I knew it all along. That's a new one. Oh, are you just lying to me? Hi, Jamanus. Nintendo really did release a new game during Golden Week, didn't they? What is Golden Week? Oh no. Is that important? Is that a financial thing? Is that a thing? It might be a thing. Perfect, yeah. The first RST is secret. Oh, we're not. Thanks, New Complete, for the follow. Whoa, wait, New Complete. Oh, you were in here. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm like, I know that username. I have to go to check-in now, guys, because check-ins on Monday are always really long. I'm going to continue playing, and I'll continue to take requests for, like, Omniboy songs, but I do need to go to the check-in because it's Monday, and it is probably going to take at least 40 minutes to get through. Golden Week is a thing in Japan, says Jeanette. Oh, that's why I don't know what it is. That's why I don't know what it is. Word. Huge vacation weekend in Japan. Thank you for the timely clap, and thank you also for the follow, Krebs. I saw that. Okay, so if you're newer to the stream, this is the part of the stream where I check in with all of the viewers. Since it is Monday, at least for me, I know for Rakito, Monday's gone. Monday's in the past for you. But you can still check me in on past tense. How was your Monday? How was your Monday? And for everybody else, how was your weekend? Was it good? Did you get into anything dope? Did you get into anything? Oh, you're fantastic. All caps. Goodness gracious. Let me have some of that. I have the wildest headache right now. So, I don't know that I'm... I just realized the outside cam covers the chat. Look at that. Oh my god. I have to fix that, guys. I can't have that happening. But check me out on your guys' day. How has it been? Is everything good? Is everything nice? Has everybody been nice to you all? Did you get anything done on your during your weekend? I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it in real time like that, should I? Look, there you go. There you go. Hot tamale. Still, my dude, we said get that ibuprofen. I have this weird thing. I'm not a homeopath. What's your favorite chord, says Mr. Longhair. Mr. Longhair, I don't have any faves. I don't have any favorites of anything, really. But I like chords in conjunction to each other. So it's not necessarily chords. Chords don't really mean a lot to me on their own. They mean a lot in comparison with other chords. Like if I play a progression of them, sometimes that can hit me a certain way. But chords just on their own really don't hit me any kind of way. I had a good Monday, says Jananas. Jananas. Janananas. Sorry. I'm not gonna... It's Janananas. It's Janananas. Alright, I had a good Monday. Cleaned the place up a bit. Only stress cried twice. Okay, alright. Great effort on my part. That's pretty sick. Only 2 times. I only had 4 anxiety attacks this weekend. And all of them, very politely, happened on Saturday. So, Sunday was freaking sick. Leanna's checking that they saw Mortal Kombat. I think at the same time as Cyber. Word up. No spoilers, but you know that. I'll see it eventually, I promise. I'll see it sometime next week. How about that? And then you guys can spoil it as much as you want, to me personally. Alva says, I drove to San Antonio and got a PC from him too. What? I missed the first half. I helped a friend move for 2 days, and then I drove to San Antonio and got a PC from him too. Word up. A nice one? A gaming PC? Chicken for Kids says, my weekend was really chill. All of my partners have officially been vaccinated, and I can't wait to bring all of them together for dinner. It's a dinner party. I hope the dinner party goes well. I've never had one myself. Titanium Jones says, check in. Weekend was dope. I was filled with bagels, pho, and working on production and drum things. Follow-up question, Titanium. What kind of bagel? What's your go-to bagel? I'm a plain man myself. Nothing. No surprise there. What kind of bagels? What kind of bagels were we talking about? Cyber says, check in. Celebrated my 5th anniversary with my wife. Had a good time and a good dinner. Then I finished Beyond Oasis on Sunday. And yeah, we saw Mortal Kombat on Saturday. It was a good movie. This week feels like it's going to suck, though. And I hate it. I share your sentiment, Cyber, about this week. And I still don't have internet. Janananas. Thank you, Janananas, for helping me there. Janananas. Starry Toad says, I'm new here, just lurking a bit while studying for finals, about to finish my freshman year of uni, and it feels weird being at home. Well, coming from someone who has not been home in a very long time, home being, I guess, where my parents live, it does feel weird when I'm there. It does feel weird when I'm there. Not good or bad, just weird. But that's really cool that you're studying for finals. It sounds stressful to me, but I'm sure you got it handled. Thanks for being here, and I appreciate the check-in. Pro. Oh my god, Explosions broke it down. Thank you for the sub, Janananas. Ooh, sorry I'm behind on the chat. I'm catching up, guys. But I do the stupid little ditties after everybody's check-in. Explosions check-in. Pro. Enjoying being active and eating better. Con. Stressed. The oops out of my knee for... Oh my god, what? For days for a 8-mile hike. Oh my god. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for the bits, Rakito. I appreciate you. And if your check-in is down below somewhere other than the fantastic, I'm going to get to it. I'm on my way. Also, thank you for being up so late. I appreciate the raid. You didn't have to do this. But I appreciate you all the time. All the time, forever. And I will see you again. I'm going to make my way to Japan again. I'm going to get on the train, and I'm going to go to Osaka again. I'll go to Universal Studios again. I got to see Nintendo Land. I got to eat those weird things. Hey, what's up, Omag11? Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. If these are gift subs, it is a gift sub. It's Rikito. Rikito's doing it. I'll get to it. Thank you for the gift subs, Rikito, on behalf of Joaquin and Pasta. Thank you, Pasta, for being in here. And I have to wait for it. And Young Vando. I know Young Vando. Young Vando thanks you. I hope your knee feels better, Explosion. You have been going wild on the hikes, and I'm both envious and worried. Thank you on behalf of Old Man Dax for the gifted sub, Rikito. And thank you, Samurai Hamster, for the bits. Oh, crap, there's a hype train. All right, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going through everybody's check-ins, and then I will play again. But I'm going as fast as I can. I'm trying to give everybody their just deserved attention here. So my streaming causes a lot of struggle, says Janananas. I imagine. Mr. Longhair says, wow, that's nice. How do you come up so fast with those sweet progressions? Oh, they're usually excerpts from songs that I've written. That one that I played just a minute ago is actually from Love Letters, a song that I released about 3 years ago. The earlier ones were just random chords, though. But thank you, Mr. Longhair. I appreciate you saying that. I got the PC from a friend. I helped in San Antonio. I have not been to San Antonio in years. I did enjoy my time while I was there, though. Sylvington Project says, weekend was chill, slept in lots, ate a lot of pizza, chopped drum bread. Oh, we've got another musician in the stream. Okay. And watched 90 Day Fiancé. I don't know what that is, but I've heard horrible things. I'm to be honest. I've heard people say some pretty horrible things about that show. But, I mean, people say horrible things about plenty of stuff that I love. Like Wiener Schnitzel. So moving on. Insane Taco says sourdough. I assume talking about a bagel. Check-in for Super Val says, got lots of rest and exercise outdoors. Severely helped my anxiety. Ugh. I'm going to put a bookmark in that because I want to touch on that later for myself. I need to tell you something about me, Super Val. But I'm really glad that it helped your anxiety. That can do it. Getting some fresh air. Stretching the legs out. Good question, says Titanium, about the follow-up question about the bagels. I have Poppy. Sorry, I'm going to. Oh my god. Thank you, Explosion, for the. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna thank everybody, but I have to get through. I only have one mouth. I'm gonna get through everybody's check-ins, and then I'm gonna thank everybody for this wild train that's happening because I see it, and I'm resisting the urge to play through it. Because I want to play through the train. Moving right on, Hibernal Hound says, I made a big pot of broccoli cheddar soup. It's mostly cheddar, but I don't regret it. Did you just make a big pot of cheese? With some like greenery floating around in it? Hey, I can't judge. I don't eat enough broccoli as it is. So if you got to smother that stuff in cheddar to get it down, you're doing better than me. Cyber's part 2 of their check-in is, and lighter news, Apex Legends gets updated tomorrow, so we should play that. And I think Resident Evil 8 comes out later this week, so maybe it won't be as bad as I thought. Maybe not. Thank you, Lindsay, for the bits. I saw it. Thank you, Rikito, for the bits. I saw it. We getting close to 4? Can we keep going? Oh my god. Is it 4? Guys, I don't know. I don't have a transition. I don't have a transition produced yet for when the hype train does well. Lightning round of check-ins. Unbase check-in. Had an outdoor birthday party. Had no intention of grilling that day, but ended up doing it. My grandmother's advice came in handy. Well, wait, what advice? Did I miss something? I'm gonna check back in with you, Umbe. But that sounds fun about the outdoor birthday party. Grandmother's advice came in handy. Thank you, Stefan. I didn't even know you were in here. Thank you, Stefan. Okay, I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. I'm considering going to Japan soon. Please go to Japan soon? Question mark? Please go to Japan whenever it's good for you. You'll probably go before I do. I'm definitely not going this year, that's for sure. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Super Val, feeling better. I love your mustache, says Sengoku Nadeka. I almost shaved this off. I shaved everything else off, and I put the guard on, and I went over my mustache once because it was kind of like thick, and it was like getting food stuck in it and stuff. So I went over it once, and I looked at it, and I was like, I want to get rid of this. I want to shave it all off, but I can't. It was so weird. I don't know what came over me, but I couldn't do it. And you just validated my failure. So thank you. Thank you. I don't like this on my face. I don't like this mustache. I have so much weirdness about my own facial hair where like if I see it on my face, I get frustrated. So thank you. I appreciate that. Dang, okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go through a whole list of thank yous, I promise. Thank you, Meteor Maniac, for the follow. I appreciate it. Check-in for OMAG 11 is my weekend kind of sucked because I was sick. Feeling better now, though. I have to catch up on a bunch of work. Oh my god. Our weekends were very similar, actually, OMAG 11. I'm very behind on work, and I feel horrible, but hopefully today I can catch up on a lot of it. Alpha says all those reality TV shows are weird. Bachelor's Junk, though, agreed. Says the Silvington Projects. That okay? Is anybody else hearing like how the sound effects like stutters hard? It like freaks me out. If I think my computer's breaking whenever that happens. Broccoli Garner says, Jesse talking about the cheddar broccoli soup. Lindsay's check-in is cleaned a bunch Saturday. My mom had some of her vaccinated friends over for a barbecue, which is Thank you, everybody. My mom had a bunch of her vaccinated friends over for a barbecue, which was the most people I've been around in ages, says Lindsay. I hope it was good. Barbecue sounds good. Izzy says, check in. My boss said he would get back to me with plans on Friday. Today is supposed to be my first day, and he hasn't said anything, so I'm confused and watching the stream instead. I hope things work out with your boss and the new job. Heaven help me. Oh my god. Oh my god, Rakito, I'm trying so hard. Also, one more check-in says, oh, my car bumper fell off while I was driving home last night. You seem to have a lot of really bad luck with cars. I hope that works out. Because, like, I also had some issues this week with my car. Actually, my passenger side window won't roll up anymore. So, freaking, that sucks. Like, I can't go anywhere now. Anyways, it's going to be Sammy, Hammy. Was it fun at least? Lindsay asking Explosion about the barbecue. We got wild amounts of my emotes in the chat. Okay. Oh, I feel like I'm close. I feel like I'm close. I feel like I'm close to the bottom. Ooh, I felt that one in my guts. Thanks, Sengoku. I felt that one. Holy crap! Oh my god! I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm going to the bottom. I'm going to the bottom of the chat. I just this is wild. Hold on. Oh my. Sorry. Pleasanton? Kit wants the song. Kit wants me to play Pleasanton. Hold on. Hold the line, everybody. Let me catch up. Oh, that should not. My whole computer is like trying to. My computer can't handle a train of this proportions, guys. It is trying to crash. I think my computer's just trying to crash. Okay, hold on. Hold. I think I fixed it. Thank you, Neolution, for the follow. Thank you, Tudor PC. Thank you, Moscar. And I think some of these people, but I'm just going over it again. Thank you, Krebs. Thank you, Jananas, for the sub. Thank you, Rakito, for the bits. I would love to experience Golden Week one of these days. Thank you for gifting the subs to OMAG 11, Joaquin Pasta, Young Van Doe, and Old Man Dax. Thank you for the bits, Sam. Thank you for the bits, Titanium. Thank you for the bits, Tudor PC. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Kit. Thank you, Super Val. Thank you, Rakito, for the bits. Thank you, Explosion, for the gifted sub for Debbie. And for Richard, we love Richard here, our regional doctor. Thank you for the bits, Liana. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Longhair, for the follow. Thank you, Sengoku, for the follow. Thank you for the bits, Lindsay, Rikito, Stefan, Rikito again. Thank you for the follow, Meteor Maniac. Thank you for the bits, Superval. Thank you, Rikito, for the subbing, the gifting the sub to Sylvington Projects. Thank you, Kwame Brown, for the bits. Appreciate it. I can tell you're lying because I was flying with a stunner. Oh my god. I get that reference. Somebody has good taste in music. Thank you, Rikito, for gifting the sub to Sengoku. Thank you, Jananas, for gifting this. Oh my god. For gifting the subs to Miniqui and Janu. And Hey It's Empire. And Baby Forgot Dreams. And Cassidy Medina. Thank you, Kit, for the bits. Thank you for gifting a sub to Starry Toad, Rikito. And thank you again for the raid. I do appreciate it. I don't know how to play Pleasanton, Kit, but I can learn. I can relearn that song. Guys, I drank too much Kelpis over the weekend. I'm no longer allowed to touch that stuff on the weekend. It's Fridays only. On Friday when the stream starts, that is my time. That's my 6-hour time window when I'm allowed to drink that stuff. And I'm forcing a cool down on my own kitchen fridge. It's lagging so much. I am so sorry, guys. Can you even see me? Am I even moving? Am I even moving anymore? Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the hype drink. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh crap. Guys, I have 2 stream bots running at the same time. I shouldn't have that. Uh-oh. That's not good. Open up a can of... I'm gonna make a slow ballad version of the Kalpis theme song. Open up a can of the white stuff. That makes the body feel alright. Is it juice? Is it soda? Is it milk? Bro would bring the offense as titanium. Oh my god, I might make like a really weird, like super jazzy like version of the Kalpis theme song that like changes key. I like that. Can you G on the ballot? I'd whiz. I'd sample this. Oh my god, it's moving too fast. It's moving too fast. It's moving too fast. Guys, what can I say? Thank you, Rikito, for bringing all of these kind people to the stream. I was not prepared. I was not ready for that. I was about to get it. I was actually about to get into how horrible my weekend was. I was just about to get into like the downer part of the stream. And so thank you for that. Maybe that was some energy we all needed. And thank you everybody for keeping the train going. I've never hit that. I've never gotten a train like that. I've never had a train that succeeded level 3. I don't know how it's done without very nice people in the chat. So thank you guys so much. We are still in the check-in. You can continue checking me in with your weekend. And I will continue to read them. But while I'm waiting for that, I will start to do my own check-in from this past weekend. Pausing on that really quick, Cyber says, Omni, I just want you to know that I've been asking those 3 questions about every beverage I consumed this weekend, and my wife genuinely thought there was something wrong with me. Is it juice? Is it soda? Is it milk? What is... does that wait, no, because I guess water. I was like, does that cover all of beverages? Are all beverages one of the three? But Calpis isn't. So I mean I guess somebody could actually call Calpis a juice if they really wanted to. There's a carbonated version of it that I guess would be called a soda. I know you had a bad weekend, my dude. We gotta start the week good, says Rikito. I appreciate it, Rikito. I appreciate it a lot. This is good. A whole turnaround. You can still have had a bad weekend, says Janananas. Nope, it's been erased. It's a repressed memory now, like my first 3 girlfriends and my 3rd grade school teacher. I don't remember them. Their faces, their names, it's all a blur. Gotta make that boy feel at his best, says Explosion. Ami is always there for me when I'm down, guys. Barely. I'm the worst friend. I'm the worst friend. Is it seawater, says Lindsay, about a thing that isn't juice, soda, or milk. Water's kind of a juice. It's like mountain juice. There's carbonated Calpis. It's bad, says Rikito. I've never had it. I haven't had it. It's always there on the shelf when I go to get my Calpis. There's always the carbonated version, but like, I can't do it. Also, can I request the beverage song, says New Complaint? You're talking about the Calpis song? I thought all Calpis was always carbonated. No, Explosion, no! The stuff that I get is never carbonated. I refuse to drink that. It's not always carbonated, says Jesse. Mine is carbonated. No, the carbonated one is like a special version. Like Calpis itself is just the drink without the bubbles. Clean the spring water mountain juice. Calpis specifically isn't carbonated, right? It is not carbonated. Rikito's going to the store right now to buy some Calpis. Calpis comes in a big, like, a thing. You can actually buy it in, like, a big thing, like a half-gallon jug. But I buy the cans, which is more expensive, because I like having control. If I buy a big thing, I'll drink it like it's a water bottle. But if I have cans, I can keep track of how many ounces of Calpis I've drank. And I have the cooldown on the Friday streams for 3, because you guys can only redeem 3. If you guys redeem 4, I will get a tummy ache live on camera. And you guys don't want to see that? Calpis equals yogurt water, says Jananas. Yeah, I'll agree with... I don't disagree with that. I'll put it that way. I have no strong feelings against that. Carbonated water sucks, says Alpha. It's like acid water. I'd be so confused why people like that. I have some carbonated water in some sparkling water in my fridge right now. I also like mineral water. I don't know. It doesn't taste like acid to me. It just tastes like water. I'll take either or. I prefer unsparkling. I prefer flat water, but portion control is important, says Insane Paco Taco. I mainly use cans for that reason as well. Ah, yes. I just bought some stuff called Liquid Death that like canned water because I'm hip and I'm a Los Angelino. And it has like made me realize how much water I drink in a day, which is good, I guess. I do drink a lot of water. Okay. Keep the check-ins coming. I'm gonna check you guys in with my weekend while you're doing that. If you're newer to the stream or you missed it earlier, the check-in section of the stream, which is where we are, which is why it says check-in up here, you say check-in and you tell me how your weekend was. You tell me how your day's going so far, and I will read it and I'll try to help. What? That must be a new part. I usually don't help anybody, but I read it and I try to relate to it. You're in LA? I'm going to be in LA on the 12th, says Janananas. No way. Me too. I'm going to be here on the 12th. Never tried Liquid Death, says Super Val. It just tastes like water. But it feels good. I'm going to be here on the 12th, though. What are you coming to LA for? Janananas? Something's on the 12th, right? Uh-oh. Are you coming here for Mother's Day? Are you coming here for Mother's Day? Okay, listen. I'm moving back to America. Oh, it's just like that Eddie Murphy movie. What for? I'm in LA too, says Super Val. Not really, but kinda. Are you in Louisiana? Is that the joke? Or is the joke that you live in Riverside? Mother's Day is on the 9th. It's like, the 12th is the day I'm in LA. Okay, I get it. 9th is Mother's Day. The 12th is the day Janananez is moving back to the States. The 1st was when my rent was due. The 3rd is today, which is when I should pay it. X-Ray, welcome and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How is your Monday going, X-Ray? This song is called Double Lutz. But while I'm playing Double Lutz, I'm going to try to check you guys in. I'm going to try to check you guys in with my weekend. So, last time some of you saw me was on Friday night around 9. I was so exhausted after that stream. Actually, Rakito was in that stream. I was so exhausted towards the end of that stream that I don't really remember it. So I kind of finished the stream. I just laid down on my bed, and passed out without eating dinner. I woke up the next morning and I had a lot of commissions that I had to work on. And then everyone descended on me like a big looming cloud. And I got none of my work done, and I spent the day kind of like mediating between friends that were arguing with each other. And... Ooh. Whoa! Hold on. Rakita, thank you for the bits. I was in that stream. Good night, my friend. Good night, stream. Amazing how much love is here. Hope this week is starting good, my friend. You get what you give. Thank you. It's just like that song, Rakito. Please enjoy your night. Please have a good night's rest. Get nice and rested up. And I'll see you whenever you stream next. I feel like I'm always in your streams. Your streams coincide very perfectly with my morning walk and yoga practice, so it works out. Sometimes I can't like chat because I'm like freaking hitting a big warrior 1, baby. But I do like the time that you stream. No one else that I really know is streaming at that time, and so I'm always able to slide right in. Anyways, listen. So I spent the weekend putting out fires, basically. And then on Sunday, a friend of mine who was having a very bad time came over, and I made them chicken and waffles. And guys, remember when I was having my big waffle phase? Where I was making waffles like every day? And then I was like, being really annoying in the chat. I was like, guys, I figured it out. I cracked the code. My waffles are freaking dope as heck. Like, everybody wants to come to my waffles. Like, they're nice crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, super thick. I'm using milk and butter instead of water and oil. Like, I cracked the code, y'all. Put a little bit of nutmeg in the cinnamon, you know? Just put the sugar in. I felt like I had done it. And it's been so long since I made a waffle that now I've perfected the fried chicken, but now my waffles are whack. And I'm afraid if I start making good waffles again, my chicken game might fall. And it's a lot of carbs, you know? Anyways, enjoy the rest of your night, Rakito. Can't believe Janananez is coming back to the States. How exciting. Los Angeles welcomes you. The cities of angels has missed you. Chicken and waffles definitely has healing properties. Yeah. They seemed cool after the chicken and waffles. Umbe says you didn't miss anything in my check-in. My late grandmother used to love grilling all the time. It seems I remember more than I thought about it. Isn't that weird, Umbe? I was just talking a little bit earlier in the stream about repressed memories, whether they're intentionally repressed or not. I can repress memories on purpose, which is so dope, guys. If you can master this skill, if you can figure out the Control-Alt-Delete for your mental like database, I implore you to do it as soon as possible. That baby has saved me many panic attack. I just forget stuff. I just look at stuff and I'm like, whoa, I don't want to know this anymore. You know when people say, oh, I can't unsee it. I think I can unsee it. I think I figured out how to unsee things. But I think it's definitely aided by the fact that I have a pretty bad memory. Anyway, So if I just stop trying to actively remember stuff, it kind of just gets washed out. It kind of just gets washed away. Kind of like when Kit came into the stream and was like, "Can you play Rose Milk?" And I was like, "I know that's a thing. I know that's a thing." And once I started playing it, I remembered it. But if Kit never came in and requested Rose Milk, guys, I wasn't going to remember that song. Was not going to remember it. Anyways, yeah, please master that skill if you ever can. It's great. Chicken and waffles was good though, but I feel like my skills for waffles are deteriorating. It was an 80s, 90s themed, so I pulled up in the leather jacket. That's pretty cool. I haven't been to a themed party in a long time. I'm trying to lucid dream. I might have to try focusing on forgetting instead. Yeah, that's the opposite direction. I used to lucid dream all the time. Now, I mean, I still do, but not as much as I once did. As usual, probably is. It makes me sad that you've had enough things to replace to get good at that. Woo! Thank you, Jaime. Jaime sub. Wow, I'm so used to Jaime like coming in here and like nuking me with gift resubs that I forgot that. Oh god, I can't. I picked up my phone to do a quick review of news and I saw a giant stack of emails and it stressed me out a little bit. Janice did a couple weeks ago. That was super cool. I was in the ocean. Whoa, Super Val, what did you do? Hold on. I've lost it. Oh, lucid dream. Okay, anytime I lucid dream, I immediately start flying. Same, titanium. I start flying and I eat people. I told this to somebody and they told me, I think it might have been Dar, and they told me I need to go to therapy. I was like, yo, I be eating mad people in my dreams. In my dreams, I like wreck stuff. I like turn into like a homie from Prototype. I'm just like running around the city, like jumping off of buildings, like grabbing people and like taking a bite out of their leg and like tossing them in the ocean. Stuff feels good, baby. All right, hold on. Let me just get the track. The track. I wish I had an edit button. I wish this wasn't live. I wish there was like a delay on it a little bit, like live news, like how live news is, so that when I've said something that I know was a problem, I can like press a button and it would like Sands of Time me back to before I said it. But it's been said. Who else is checking me in? That sounds like a horror movie, says Cyber. I like your plant, says Randy. First of all, Cyber, it's more of like a buddy comedy, where my buddy is my belly and the comedy is me eating. Randy, thank you. My plants like you too. Particularly Pharaoh. He's really outstretched today. I gotta do something, guys. He's getting another leaf. I can't stop him. And I need that stick in there so he doesn't grow all funky. You know what I mean? You guys feel it. Okay, so there's a song. That's on today's rec list, but we can't get to it until I get to news. So let me clean up the check-ins first and then finish mine. Y'all giving me ideas for lucid dreaming? Fly, eat people? Yes. Please try to do both at the same time. Take a bite out of them, Jeepers Creepers style. Toss them. I've had so many good dreams. Janana says, I turned Chucky, the doll, into a toaster. It wasn't really the most creative use, but it worked. I have such vivid memories of Bride of Chucky. I don't remember any of the Child's Play movies, but Bride of Chucky is the one that sticks with me. I think it might have messed me up, actually, a little bit. Thank you for the follow, Randy. I appreciate it. I think Bride of Chucky might have, I think I'm still, working through some of the issues that movie gave me. I don't know why you've been making cameos in my dreams, though. You're not even here often as some of the other folks, Jaime. Jaime might not be active in here as much, but Jaime's presence is very huge. Hello, Anton Music. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you. Chucky messed me up as a kid, says Janananas. Probably brought some ad time, and Google is sending it out via dreams. That's pretty sick. As soon as they figure out how to do that, I'm in trouble, though. As soon as that, yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm still gonna play a little bit, guys, but we need to go to the news because It's gonna take a little bit. You can still check me in though, guys. Whoa, my name is Jaime, says Jaime Rose's music. Whoa. Uh-oh.
Time to do the news. I think it's time to do the news. It's definitely time to do the news. Do the news.
Whoa, who knew the sound effects could like work back to back like that? I thought that like if somebody laughed, the clap couldn't happen. Sick. Very sick. Also, first order of business for news, we've got 2 Jaimes now. Jaime, oh my god. I can't make the news. I can't make the news about you because that would be like probably favoritism, but I can't. But now I want to know more about you. Do you make music? Was music in your username actually? I might be wilding. Music might have been in your username. Guys, okay, first order of business, first thing for news, for those of you that are new, the first thing that I always do Monday through Thursday for the news portion is I recommend a song to you guys. That's the first thing that I do. I make music, says Jaime Rosa. Is it Rosas? Guys, I need to get the news. Jaime, chill for 1 second, because I've been trying to be as professional as possible with this whole section here. This is where the song is gonna be. So today's song, and I don't know how to say the name of it, so I apologize for that. But today's song is This by Midair Thief. The song is called, so it's Korean, right? And I don't speak Hangul. I don't read Hangul, but I know that's the like Romaji. Sorry, you wouldn't even say Romaji. That's a Japanese thing. That's the Romanization of it. Gamyun du. I know that this part is like dushi. That's how it's pronounced, which doesn't at all look like, how it should be pronounced. Thank you, X-Ray, for even knowing who Midair Thief is. Just heard this album a few weeks ago. Heck yeah! All right. So, this is going to be fun. So let me start over again. Sorry, Liana. For some reason, Liana calling me a weeb. For some reason, Liana calling me a weeb like made me feel good. Maybe that's something I can dive into later. I don't know why that happened, but this song is a great song. That's first and foremost why I'm recommending it today. Second reason why I'm recommending this is because I feel like right now there's a lot of Korean stuff, right? We've talked about a little bit. We've talked about how I've got like Korean like line figures, and then I got like a Samsung phone here, a Samsung TV there. I'm looking at K-dramas. Everybody's talking about Stan and Luna. People want to listen to Blackpink. I get it. Like, Korean culture is becoming pop culture. Or I should say Korean pop culture is becoming global pop culture. That's a more accurate way to put it. But all that being said, sometimes it's harder to dig underneath, right? It's harder to dig underneath the surface. And I feel like a lot of times when you tell somebody you like Korean movies or Korean shows, they will be like, oh, K-dramas. But not all Korean shows are K-dramas. And not all Korean films are like Parasite. And not all Korean music is K-pop. There's a whole wide span of Korean stuff. And I think that a lot of people know that. I think that a lot of people are definitely aware of that. But it takes a little bit more effort to find those things. And so after last week's streams, Cyber actually in the stream rated us into another Twitch streamer that was playing Pump. For those of you guys that don't know what Pump is, it's kind of like a Korean DDR. There's arrows on the ground, they're a little bit different, and the music in it is mostly Korean. And this person was playing this Pump game, and they started playing songs that I knew. Like, I knew from being in high school and listening to them. And I'm like, this is weird. I know this song. I know Cho PD. I know House Rules. Why do I know House Rules song Do It? And I like talked to a few of my friends that I went to high school with like Friday, I think, or Thursday. And I was talking to them about it. Like, why do I know this music? How long have I actually been listening to Korean music? And the weird thing was, I'd been listening to Korean music for a pretty long time because it did pop up a lot of times. Like Korean animation and Korean music was always kind of around when I was in high school. It just kind of was like second fiddle to Japanese animation and Japanese music if you were somebody that was into Asian pop culture. And so I spent some time over the weekend listening to the Korean music, not like K-pop groups, but listening to the Korean music that I listened to when I was in high school, that sect of Korean music. And I was like, there's such an interesting trickle down of inspiration, right? Like when I listen to this song specifically by Mid-Air Thief, I actually hear South American influence in specific sections of it. I listen to quite a bit of bossa nova and I listen to quite a bit of Brazilian jazz, and I hear some of that in this music. In the same way that you could say you hear South American influence when you listen to city pop. I think that the way that different cultures are influenced, though, guys, by the same stimuli or the same inspiration is very, very different, right? If I hear a disco track and I make what is disco inspired, it might come out sounding like blank. A good example of this is American disco and the influence that it had on France versus the influence it had on Japan, where Japan had city pop, which is very clearly very like disco influenced and jazz influenced, but it has a very iconic sound. And then you listen to things like new disco or like Daft Punk and stuff like that in France, very different sound from the exact same inspiration point, you know? They're both listening to like Donna Summers and they're like, let me do my version of Donna Summers. Very different. And there's a lot of French acts that sound a lot like Daft Punk, and there's a lot of city pop songs that sound like Plastic Love. But again, the same inspiration point. And as I'm listening to this band, I'm like, I can hear a lot of this influence through this music, and I know it's a lot of the same music that influenced me, that influenced bands like Bump of Chicken in Japan, that influenced bands like CSS, if anybody knows that band. But it's the same influences, but their take on it and what they've done with this sound is so just interesting. I like, when I'm listening to this song, I still don't really know what I even would call this song genre-wise. It has such a fresh, you know, with lack of a better word, just a fresh feel. Like, I don't know any band that sounds like this band particularly. And I think if you're trying to listen to Korean music, this is it. This is a very, very good jumping off point, especially for somebody that's like, I don't really want to listen to BTS. I'm not really into Blackpink. It's really easy, right? When somebody says Korean music, you can hear or see certain things. You can see freaking like Jimin like dancing in like a freaking Samsung Galaxy commercial and be like, I don't really want to listen to that. And I feel you. Maybe if you were in a different country and somebody played, I don't know, Billie Eilish for you, or like an old Katy Perry track, or they played Justin Bieber, people would be like, I don't really like that music. But then you play that same person, I don't know, something by, I'm thinking of only British bands. Wow, my bad. You play them something by the Hush Sound. Oh my god, digging in the grave. You play something by Hush Sound, they're like, oh, I like this. I like stuff that's not just the biggest pop music. And so if you're trying to get into Korean music and you haven't yet, I have a whole separate folder of recommendations of like Korean bands and Korean indie artists that are a little bit left of that pop sound that could be really good for you. Anyways, that's why I'm recommending this song, because it's a good song. It comes from a lot of the same and similar influences as other bands that I've recommended in this stream, but also because I haven't really recommended any Korean music in this stream. And I think that I was taking my time on it because I wanted my first recommendation to be something that wasn't pop music. You know, no offense to K-pop, I like it too, but you know, I just wanted it to be something a little bit left of that. Thank you, Aniki, for the follow. I appreciate it. Sorry if I missed any. Jaime wants the folder. Thank you, Penguin Boo. Thanks, Penguin. Or I'm going to say Penguin because I want to be accurate here. But thank you, Penguin, for the follow. I appreciate it. And that is today's recommendation. Again, if you ever need to see what the recommendations are for today's stream or previous morning medleys, you can type in !Rex, R-E-C-S, and that'll bring up the Spotify playlist that that has all of that music in it. But this is today's for episode 346. Thank you for the follow, Dog. Dog Dackwards. Bog Dackwards. Oh my god, it got me. Bog Dackwards. That's sick. I looked at it and I saw it being Dog Backwards, and I'm going to be honest, I judged you a little bit in my head. I was like, okay, we've all heard that. But Bog Dackwards is sick. I don't even know how to pull that apart. There's a lot going on there. There's levels to that one. Anyways, plants, music, says Penguin Boo. Yes, music. Music, which we need to still kind of get to. Glad to trick you. I've since changed the name to Scary Harry. Is your name Harold? Are you Harold? But yes, that is today's first bit of news. The second bit of news that I'm just going to speed right through is that I have a lot of music out. You can listen to Signals. You can listen to Tall Tales. You can listen to Nice Dream. You can listen to Love Dream, Speed Dream, Daydream. You can listen to Lush Dream. You can listen to Quick Breath. And you can listen to Ego Death. All of those albums and EPs are available on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon MP3, Tidal, Groove, Deezer, Pandora, Napster, and YouTube. While you're on my YouTube, I do have some like exclusive stuff over there, but really quickly, Jaime. Jaime's gifting a sub to Jaime. Jaime's gifting a sub to Jaime. Heimeception? Heimeception? Heimsubception? Jaime and subception? Jaime gift subception? If I keep saying it, it's not going to mean anything. Nice chord progression there. Omni says, Cyber, what did I play? I appreciate you trying to make that work. I don't remember what the chord progression was. I was going freehand, so it was probably something from Signals. If it was not just Signals itself. Lush Dream says Janananas. Yes, Lush Dream is my longest release to date. There's 32 songs on Lush Dream. 32? Maybe 33 songs, actually. Jaime for Jaime, we love to see it. Love letters for the song titles. Oh! Signals. No. Signals, Tall Tales, Nice Dream, Love Dream, Speed Dream, Daydream, Lush Dream, Feel That. Quick Breath. I tried. Yes, I need to dapper up. What's your Spotify name? Help. My Spotify name and my Twitch name are actually the same name. They're the same. Lately, I have been so late on dapper ups, and I am sorry. I feel like I just wore that one. I feel like I just wore that one. Here, you're gonna scoot over. You're gonna be here for a second. I don't like you covering the prints. You're gonna back up here, Viv. You're gonna go here, Firo. 52 minutes late to be exact. Yes. He's late. Blame Rakito. Blame the raid. Blame it on the Rakito raid. Blame it on the Rakito raid. So, this song, this bow tie is half cotton, half silk. It's not the regular. You know what? I didn't even show it. Didn't even show it. Didn't even do it. Here we go. Listen, you guys. Look at this bad boy. Look at him. See those? Oh my god, this is a perfect angle, by the way. Thank you, Dan, for the follow. Appreciate it. See the, crosses? I bought this bow tie while I was reading a, Thank you, Pangui. Oh my god. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you. What the heck? Dan remembers cloud surfing and wants to know if anybody else does. Dan, I don't remember that song. Dan, that song opened up so many doors for me. All jokes aside, that song got me into a very exclusive party in LA that I still have friends from. And, some could argue that a lot of my music opportunities have still come from that same party. Yes. It was an Uber raid and hype. Yeah, and there was a hype train. So I do apologize about the late dapper up. I do honestly. It wasn't intentional negligence. I was just really trying to stay on I was trying to stay on top of the hype train. And I've done absolutely nothing for this stream this past weekend, guys. I didn't even change the redeems. That should show you. I mean, I checked in a little bit. I know that I know Cyber. I'm sorry, the Bandcamp link is still broken. I wasn't able to get anything done. It was a terrible weekend. I'm not gonna mince words, guys. It was a terrible weekend. I came into Monday's stream with freaking Friday's redeem still active. That's how bad it was. But I'm trying, and I'm here, and I'm still consistent. Penguin says, I cannot for the life of me remember what plant Pharaoh and Agnes are. Can you toss me the plant names? Pharaoh is a mini monstera. It has a weirder name. It has like a longer like Raffadafa Doofendorfen and one of those, but I'm not gonna remember that. So it's a mini monstera. It's like nickname because it looks like a smaller version of the Monstera deliciosa. And Agnes is a pothos. Pharaoh is a mini monstera, and Agnes is a pothos plant. I like them both. They've both been very easy, although Pharaoh is growing. Pharaoh's growing just too much, too fast. But you're welcome, Penguin. Hello, Beating Cow. I remember you. Is my headache gone now? Not in the slightest. It's still very much here. Birthday is on Saturday this year, right? Says Jaime. I don't know. If it is, I guess you guys won't see me. Remember being a kid? Remember being a kid and caring what day of the week your birthday fell on? And then getting older and just thinking, freaking whatever. Screw it. I'm almost at the freaking whatever, screw it right. Right now I'm just like, whatever, but maybe next year I'll screw it. Yes. Never heard of those strains before. This Bogdak words. I wish there was a water redeem, says Explosion. Hydration helps headaches. The Calpus redeem was still active. It was still active. There's just no way for me to, like, actually do the thing. Have a great 34 hours. What? Jananimous? What are you talking about? 24 hours. Oh, okay. I've never cared about my birthday at all for whatever reason, says Umbe. I feel you, Umbe. There's a very specific thing I would like to be able to do for my birthday, but I never get to do it. I would love to go to the moon. If we could figure that out, if we could just like send me to the freaking moon. You know that panel where Dr. Manhattan like goes to Mars or whatever? No, he's on the moon, I think, and he's just sitting there. Because he's so freaking tired. He's just like fed up with everybody on Earth. Oh, this is a Watchmen reference, by the way. If anybody knows Watchmen. Remember when he just goes to the moon? He's just like, man, I can't stand y'all. I want to just go to the moon and just eat a good sandwich. A moon sandwich. And watch, like, just binge a TV show. Sounds like a nice weekend trip, says Richard. Hey, what's up, Richard? You were gifted a sub, by the way. You were gifted a sub. I think it was by Explosion. I think. I could be misremembering, though. I'm going to do art for a week straight, says Kit. Heck yeah. Dog Manhattan really does just head out. So, yeah, he does. You hear about that flat earth guy that was funding a rocket, and then apparently it came... Oh, hold on. Chat went wild, and you got bumped. It came out, and he wasn't really a flat earther. It came out that he wasn't really a flat earther. No, I didn't know about that. A cup of moon tea sounds delicious, if just a little bit ashy. Alva says that one panel in Invincible, where Mark and Alan are just sitting there. Yeah. Yeah. I love comic books. I'm really tired of these people in their ways, says Explosion. It was a very powerful comic. What's up, Anton? Oh my god, Anton Music, thank you. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my goodness, is this Pangu? Pangu, alright. Pangu, thank you so much for the gift subs on behalf of Anton Music. On behalf of Sound by Lozy. On behalf of the God Cyrene. On behalf of Let's Go, Black Man. And on behalf of Cube to the Third. Let's go, Black Man. Oh my god, I love that name. I love that name. There's a specific level on, what is it, Rhythm Heaven? Where you're like interviewing a wrestler and the like host goes like, "Wubba-dubba-dub, is that true?" While they're interviewing the wrestler. And then at a certain point says, "Whoa, you go, big guy." And for some reason, You Go, Black Man, right, really made me think of that. If just one person out of everybody in this stream, if just one person knows what I'm talking about, just one person has played Rhythm Heaven, which is I think what that's from, and has played that level. Wubba-dubba-dub, is that true? Wubba-dubba-dub, is that true? Whoa, you go, big guy. Wubba-dubba-dub, is that true? Wubba-dubba-dub, is that true? Whoa, you go, big guy. That was a good game. Yes, of course, is Explosion. Yeah, we know what you're talking about. Thank you, Jaime. Thank you, Cyber. Thank you, Explosion. Thank you for coming to my rescue. I was hanging on a limb out there. I like the Japanese version better, says Cyber. Hibernal Hound says, I played... Oh. Wait, was there a different one other than the DS one? Oh, is there like a Switch one? Wubba-dubba-dub, is that true? Tiki 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 desu. No, is it Deska? Tiki 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 Deska. Yo, that game's sick. That game's sick. I don't really count it as a rhythm game. Even though it is a rhythm game, it's literally got rhythm in the title. Like, when I'm listing rhythm games I like, I never think of that game. I also never think of Space Channel 5 as a rhythm game. It's more of like a weird... I don't know. I don't want to get into it. Is that a Hummy Boy Rhythm Heaven remix? Maybe one day. Wubba-dubba-dub, is that true? Whoa, you go, big guy. Whoa, you go, big guy. Wubba-dubba-dub, is that true? Whoa, you go, big guy. Wubba-dubba-dub, is that true? Yeah, Simon Says game. Did I say that? If I didn't say that out loud, it was in my head. Games like Parappa the Rappa, Space Channel 5, Jammer Lammy, even though like they're rhythm games, they almost are like a different set. They're like a subtitle of rhythm. It's like rhythm game, Simon Says. Rhythm game where somebody goes like left, right, up, and then you have to like just repeat them. I prefer games that I'm doing the initial action. Anyways, thank you, Hibernal Hound, for the stretch redeem. I appreciate it. Whoa, you go, big guy. I want to try the crazy rhythm cabs they have in arcades in Japan. They're ridiculous. Yeah, Dar posted one earlier in the Discord. The one that's the whole circle. People be freaking like hitting the big windshield wiper. And when I was in Japan, I went to the arcade because that's what I do. And while I was in the arcade, I was walking around playing games by myself because I was by myself that whole day. It was so nice. Just playing games. And then I went up and I was looking at people play this rhythm game. And everybody that plays the rhythm game is wearing gloves. And I felt bad because I was just looking, but people saw me and of course saw that I was wearing gloves and just assumed that I wanted to play and I think they assumed that I was good. And I was like, I'm not playing. And they kind of looked at me weird and then they went back to playing and then they looked at me and they were like, you sure? Like, want to get in on this? I'm just like, no, I've never seen that game in my entire life. Happens all the time. Alright, now I've grabbed a non-carbonated Calpus along with a carbonated one. Uh-oh. Never the tween shall meet. Titanium Jones says, did any of y'all play Beatmania on PS2? I have Beatmania on PS2. I still have the controller for it. The platter sucks, but like I have the controller. It has a Virtual Insanity by Jamiroquai in it. Always seem to got a Baptist love laugh for twisting of that new technologies. So those are so greasy icons. I've never brought myself to try them. Word up. of the new technology, so now there is no sound, cause we all live underground. You can freaking add a boba tea to an emote. You sure can. You sure can, Lindsay. I love that song. Says Alpha talking about virtual insanity. It's a very good song. I played that level to death. Me too, Titanium Jones. There's only a few songs that I really like in Beatmania. If I'm being honest, like when I play like Beatmania or 2DX, I prefer the songs that are like funky disco. So like that have the strings. Like I like those songs, and I really like playing the like. I guess that's me for all rhythm games. Like, you know, like when you're playing DDR, there's the songs that you would just want to listen to, like Cutie Chaser, or maybe, you know, maybe you would just want to listen to like Look to this, what is it? Look to the Sky, Castles in the Sky. Like I want to just listen to those songs. I just kind of want to listen to Healing Vision. It's a fun song. But then there's some songs like Max 300 or whatever, or Dropout. I don't want to listen to that. They're kind of just like loud and annoying, and they're fun to play because they're difficult, but I would never like bump that in my car. And so usually when I play rhythm games, I tend to choose the songs that are more like, oh, I would want to listen to this outside of this game. In fact, the only reason I know about Bump of Chicken, which was an earlier song recommendation, was because of a game called Guitar Freaks that I played a lot when I was in like high school, junior high school. Guitar Freaks had Bump of Chicken in it. It might have also had Asian Kung Fu Generation in it. That might be how I know about that. A lot of people were finding these bands through like anime OSTs and anime openings, but I think there was quite a few of them just in Guitar Freaks for me. Anyways, more musical songs, baby, says Cyber. They can't get too crazy with the mapping, so it's fun. Yeah, I agree with that, Umbe. There's a few like there's a few like songs that have like piano in them, and whenever there's piano, Beatmania just goes like, oh, just freaking whatever. I don't want to get into it. It's stupid though. I don't like when piano sections come up on Beatmania at all. Guys, it's 11 o'clock. Really quick wrapping up on my check-in though. It's just that while I was doing all of that stuff and I was super busy this weekend, my plants got neglected. So I'm playing like catch up trying to take care of my plants. I'm playing catch up trying to catch up on work. I'm playing catch up trying to do stuff with the stream. And we still need to figure out what movie we're watching. So Cyber very generously did make a document a pretty long time ago, actually. That was a list of the movies that we have to choose from. And so I'm just going to post it in the Discord. And so we could start a vote. We could start a tally on what we want to watch. And we'll narrow it down by this weekend because, guys, this weekend is Morning Medley Movie Night. I'm going to be hosting it on doo-doo-doo. That's sad. I really did hate that character in Steins Gate. The character that quote comes from. But anyways, that we're going to be watching it on doo-doo-doo this weekend. And I'll give you guys an update on time and everything. Guys, after this week, I am going to look forward to just eating a worrisome amount of pizza and watching whatever movie we agree on and just not talking to anybody, not doing anything. Omni's really quickly opening the calendar to see what day of the week Mother's Day falls on, and it's Sunday, so they can veg out this weekend at least until Sunday. Almost didn't sound like a word, says Lindsay. Morning Medley Movie Night? I don't know what I said. That didn't sound like a word. You've got the most creative rewards and challenges section I've ever seen. I love it in here. Oh, you know what, Pengu? I think I'm gonna like you. I'm trying my best. Pengu. And I did drop the ball a little bit this weekend, so I do appreciate you saying that. I've been off it. Doo-doo-doo, says Lindsay. Oh, that doesn't sound like a word. Doo-doo-doo, yeah. Doo-doo-doo in my brain is like the Japanese version of dun-dun-dun. Looking like a dun-dun-dun. It is! Oh my god, it is very similar. Huh. Okay, I don't want to go over too much. I'm going to start playing the Morning Medley theme now. If anybody has any last minute questions, comments, or concerns, please bring them up now, and I will read them after I finish the theme. If you do not, there's always the Discord that you can post stuff in later and tag me in it, and hopefully if I'm not dead like I was Sunday, I will go and reply to those. How long have you been a streamer for? Says Randy. Been a streamer for a while, but like I did not a self-proclaimed one. You know, I think Randy, I was streaming for a pretty long time on like Periscope and Instagram and Facebook and then YouTube, and I only started streaming on Twitch this year. So, right, guys? Yeah, I only started streaming on Twitch this year. So, how long have I been streaming on Twitch? A few months. How long have I been streaming in general? A few years. I hope that answers the question. It's always been this, though. It's always been, like, music, piano-based stuff. I didn't really stream, like, video games or anything. This is the least piano I've been doing in streams. As far as the timeline goes. Omni, are we going anywhere? We are going somewhere. That's a very good point. I should probably check before I start playing the... I love all these stretch redeems. You guys are killing it. Look at that. Look at that. Let me get the... all the way out that window. Oh, this is sick. This is sick. You know what? While I'm out there, hold on. While I'm out there, check her. Check her out. Check my baby out. Look at her. Look how happy she looks. Look at these leaves coming in. They look amazing. You know, a lot of times I don't really think about it. I don't really think about when I'm looking at Ellis. Because when we first got Ellis Ellis was just 3 leaves is how many leaves she had. Sorry, 4 leaves is how many leaves she had. And I always think about the little leaves growing up. I never think about new leaves growing out of the bottom leaves. Like, the bottom leaves stay on the bottom, and it grows up that way. She's going to be so tall. One day, if I can keep from killing her. They're not as good of a vibe for this stream, says Cyber about the person that they have. Pengu loves Ellis. A quick overview on my children that have been starved this weekend. Booba is a heartleaf philodendron. He's the oldest, he's the biggest. He also has a cut in the leaf. Look how clear the cut in the slit in the leaf is now. Look at that bad boy. That's his biggest leaf, by the way, now. Look at that. Look at it's like, why is he doing that? I don't know. We don't know why he's doing that. My theory was that it was because I was keeping Firo next to him for too long, and Firo has cuts in the leaves, and now Booba's trying to... Oh, that's gross. That seems suggestive. I'm not going to stick him through the slot in the other leaf, but I think that happened. Is that actually possible with plants? Probably not. Probably not. I don't think that's the way plants work, but it is really weird that I kept Firo next to Booba for a week. And then Booba grew his biggest leaf yet, and it had a little cut in it. Very strange. Ellis is a fiddle leaf fig tree. So it's going to grow a little bit taller. It should be maybe about this big. They come in 2 different versions. There's a big one that like it'll take up the entire corner of your room. But I have the baby version of that called Little Bambino. And that should get a little bit bigger. Agnes is a pothos, so it's like more of a viney one. So it'll get like, basically look like, what's that Tangle? What's the nappy Pokemon? Tangler or Tangly or Tonglo? It'll probably look like that. And then Viv is the newest one. It's a Coleus. And it's just going to look like this, except the leaves are going to get bigger. And then Zia is a staghorn fern. It just looks like that. It's getting its first shield fern, or shield frond, which I'll talk more about in a future stream, I promise. Perfect imperfection, says Izzy about Booba's little cut leaf. I am so scared he's going to drop the plant, and it's going to be like that one episode of Adventure Time when ice cream drops bubblegum. Is that a thing? I don't know. I didn't see that episode. I'm checking right now just to see who else is around that we can rush right into. That's wild. Thank you again. I mean, I don't have anybody online. I don't have anybody online except for the great playback. We all love the great playback here, but if anybody has somebody, Tangela, thank you, Cyber. If anybody's got somebody they would like to see us raid, even if you just joined the stream from Rikito's raid, and you got somebody that you would like to see us raid that's smaller and could use it, I'm all ears. Because all I've got is the great playback. And as much as I would love to raid into them, you know, somebody else might be able to use it more. I don't know if my brain can handle playback today, says Lindsay. Personal friend or someone who has a nice vibe. Yeah, right. Like somebody you know personally, not just like maybe a stream that you're going to do. So somebody that's like your homie and also, has a nice vibe. I don't want to raid anybody into like somebody's stream where they're laying down on the ground and there's a bunch of women standing on them with high heels. Don't raid us into any streams like that. Chat, please drink some water, says Pengu. Thank you, Pangu. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I will. I was so confused, and he was like, "It's time to party." Says Jojo. Yeah, anytime there's a raid, he goes to the party. That's the only rule I knows. No people being stood on. Because I have a J-Core listening stream active, but again, probably wrong by word. I mean, we don't have to raid. I just think it would be a shame not to. I was about to go to my whole day without thinking about DeviantArt, says Explosion. Oh, to be you. To be able to go a whole day without thinking about that cursed website. I hope stream went well, says it's Joe Girl. It went okay today. Thank you for checking in with the stream. How's your Monday been? It's great, says Joe, about their day. Started with some anime because I'm a responsible adult. Lay it on me, Cyber. Let's take a risk and see someone new, says Cyber. I'm all for it. She's playing guitar. Ooh. Another musician. No other musicians allowed. Only me. Yeah, let's go see her. That sounds cool. I don't play that. I want to go ahead and thank everybody for being respectful to me and polite to each other. If you came in on the Rakido raid, thank you so much for sticking around. They aren't always this chaotic. They're always pretty chill. And so hopefully that's a thing that you're into. I am Omni, and I stream Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursday, I do a 9 to 11 a.m. kind of morning bright stream with the plants and the piano. It's really chill. And then on Friday, I do a 6-hour-long production stream where you guys can come and watch me actually make music live on my computer. And there's a bunch of redeems and stuff like that set up so that you can participate in the process, picking BPMs and choosing what songs to open and stuff like that. And those will be more fleshed out as we go in, as we go into this week. So, again, thank you everybody for respecting me and being polite to one another. We're going to get ready to raid somebody else, so if you have any time, stick around and support whoever this new person is. Oh.